Alright, time for a Fiddlesticks game. This is going to be a low ELO game. I'll show you how to carry with Fiddlesticks, what builds to use, and how things are done essentially. Our draft, not the best. We have heavy AP. It'd definitely be a priority for me to get my misfortune ahead if possible, so that is something to look for sure. But I am just, for the rest, going to go for like a fairly normal setup clear. Actually, no leash. I'm not going to go for the leash here, because I'm just going to go for a setup. Oh, I cannot help him. I mean, I might be able to help him, but to show myself just slightly. I don't know why this guy's trying to turn this on Darius, because he's just going to get killed. I was just kind of deterring them, hopefully, from actually doing something there. But yeah. I don't know. Is what it is. It's first blood for Darius, so that's not that big of a deal for me specifically. I have my ward on this, and I'm just gonna solo start on Raptors. I'm doing this because with the intention of just getting a nicely set up clear to get as many levels as fast as possible, basically. So that is what I am aiming for here with Fiddlesticks. I'm just gonna solo start this, and it'll be fine. At least the Nunu didn't get the kill, which is kind of nice for me. It seems to be going AP Nunu as well, which is getting a lot more common lately, I suppose. Try this up. Just auto attack the big one down here without using any skills. Move it this way, and we're just gonna go for Krugs next. Nunu might go for like some type of cheese invade. Could be possible, but I have a ward for it basically, so I'm not that worried. Obviously, Fiddlesticks doesn't have the capabilities to recall, so there is that. Do this. Put it together. There we go with the E. Don't need a potion on the Fiddlesticks either, by the way, for the clear, because you just simply, with Drain, you don't lose any health anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Right, red into this side, and then after the this side scuttle, I can go back to my Raptors Krugs, and then that way the reset will be up to the maximum experience as quick as possible, like level 5 type of action, right? That's kind of what we're looking for here. But the biggest thing for Fiddlesticks is clear, though, is you have to make sure that you do not ever cancel your Drain. Because that's going to put it on a very long cooldown, and that is not beneficial. We're also going to ignore this ping, because we are looking to full clear. And I will always recommend you to just look for the full clear. Regardless of what happens, right? Because otherwise you'd be wasting a lot of time. And it's better to get yourself to level 6 as fast as possible, instead of anything else. Gonna go for the Gromp first. Oh, there is the Nunu. Very interesting. Let's just start draining, it seems fine to me. Spicy Nunu invades. Quite unfortunate if my team doesn't respond to anything here. Fox died again. Don't currently have my fear, but I'm just kind of zoning. Oh, no, don't. Okay. I'm just going to W flash into range or something and hope this works out for me. Auto attack the Darius. My next E should kill him. I hope. Perfect. At least there's the... Oh, there is the Ahri. She just used her charm, so I might have a chance to get a full drain off and hopefully kill the Nunu. Lux picks up the Nunu. That's good. Good enough for me. I mean, it's just a simple matter of, like, rotations there. I also didn't have Q because I wasn't really anticipating this as much, if I'm being honest. So it is definitely one of those situations where the Nunu kind of gets away with that one, slightly. If I had Q, I mean, I could maybe do a bit more against him, right? But it's all good. Interesting start, for sure. You saw my plan here was just to finish the full clear, get the scuttle grab if possible, and then take my bot side camps again on respawn. That was the plan, but now obviously that's a little bit different. I mean, I'm just going to walk back up here, clear this, and yeah, we kind of just go back down. If you're going to smite, you can also smite like kind of early because your W does more damage based on missing health. So that is definitely something to keep in mind. He is fighting the Darius and dying. Okay. All good. I'll clear this, and I will go get this, and then by the time I think they should be about respawning now, so have to adapt a little bit here. There's the wolf respawn as expected. about the 5-minute mark that it should be. Nunu could go for dragon here, but I'm not worried about any of that. I'm just worried about, like, still getting my experience in. Because he kind of just started randomly flipping it in my jungle right there. So that was something a little different there. If you're going to start camps, by the way, you can start with E, hit the fear on the big one, and then your Q does more damage. So you can have a bit more burst damage on that. Is there a chance, anywhere like, of a chance that Nunu took my raptors and my Krugs here? Potentially. Nunu might even look for the loop around on this one. Didn't take my raptors, that's good. That's what we like to see. That kills. Level 5. I'm still just focusing on like level ups here, basically. Jinx is dead. Nunu is dead. Very nice. That actually works for us pretty well. Might again before the W procs off, so I basically kill it. And the reset here. There's nothing to be done on... Actually, there is something to be done on bot lane now. This is probably warded, actually. Maybe not. Maybe I can still go for this. No. Liger Cage's too good. Right. He walked up, though. There was a small chance. I didn't really have any time to... well, I mean, I could... Like, there was nothing else to be done. I'm not doing that. There was no chance I'm doing the dragon there. But the reason I'm not dragoning there is because it's just a waste of my time. Like, he runs at it. He takes it. It's always free for the Nunu. Now, I have 1 minute on this. I do definitely want to play for the Herald. The Nunu, like, flip here put me behind. Because otherwise, by this time, I would have easily been level 6. Which would have been really, really good for me. But obviously, now I'm not. So I'm going to need several camps to actually get there. Due to being slowed down by this long-ass invade, essentially. Which is not great for me. Absolutely not. It's definitely good for Nunu, because obviously delaying a Fiddlesticks level 6 is very, very good. But that definitely hurts me a bit right now. I do want to look for that Rift Herald over that dragon. Don't know what Nunu's plans are at the moment. He could look for like kind of the same thing, potentially. I'm just gonna walk past everything, take red, hit level 6 off red, hopefully, and then I can like walk back up to the Rift Herald. Kind of what I'm hoping for. Lux is just bot lane. I guess I just take mid-wave experience because it's a lot. Oh my god. That did less damage than I thought it would. That's my bad. You gonna go for it or heal a little bit here? Level 6 at least. Alright, I probably just walk up the Herald here, especially now that I see Nunu going bot. I'm just gonna go for this one real quick. I might also be able to go top here, which is kind of what I'm looking at. Because if I can just ult the Darius out, any risk of me getting killed on Herald is gone. Or he just dies instantly. That sucks. Fear him under turret, so he just gets hit and he dies at least. I was pinging top, but he died. He just walked up basically and died to him. We know Nunu was like bot lane very recently, so we're just gonna try to get this. Hopefully it's possible. It would be great. Like, Rift Herald takes high priority in a lot of situations. I will always prioritize this, so I will go for this here. I can smite like once right now. It should be okay. I'm definitely delayed though this game. Like this game I didn't get like the type of clear I would have liked due to the invade, so that's definitely slowed me down a fair amount. But yeah, I'll be fine off that, honestly. To get this Rift Herald nearly on spawn. Pick this up. I'll just go reset. I do have enough money for the Night Harvest with Futures Market, so we're gonna go for that. Now, mythic-wise, you also obviously have Rocket Belt. However, especially looking at my team, we are quad AP with 1 misfortune. So if I go Rocket Belt for flat magic penetration value, it is drastically worse to stack more into flat magic penetration instead of just going for the Night Harvester. Also, before a low elo video, I'd rather go Night Harvester because it's easier to play with Night Harvester compared to Rocket Belt, because I know a lot of people will forget about their active items, so they will actually not use it too well. So there are 2 reasons for this in this specific case, but yeah, definitely I wouldn't go Rocket Belt with a quad AP team. I don't think that's very good. I'm basically just kind of waiting out my ult cooldown now while also picking up my camps. Nunu might go for Dragon here, but I don't really care too much. There's no way for me to contest it without ult, so that's definitely not something I'm looking for. It's going to be back up in 10 seconds here. I think the bot lane play is not going to happen, honestly. Free double kill for me. Goodbye. Perfect. Very nice. In this situation, I could walk up the bot lane, perhaps. I don't have ult anymore, though. Actually, I'm being stupid. I just need to push mid wave. If I push this mid wave and just place the Herald down under the turret, I'll get some turret plates out of it. That's the way I want to... Oh, there is a Darius. Hear him. Just walk at him, really. I need to smite him, otherwise that actually kills. I'm just gonna use this Herald right now for some simple platings, because I can get 2 plating worth of gold, which is 350. So I actually get 350 worth of value out of the Herald, plus the 300 base value I'd get, so this is super good for me. Wait a sec, you rat. That is 1 hit off of getting the turret plating. That really annoys me. That was a... oh, damn. I miscalculated the Herald damage. That really stinks, honestly. Just wait for him there. Can't defend mid turret anyway. Not stupid Fiddlesticks. Or, Nunu, thank you very much. I'm not a stupid Fiddlesticks. I'll definitely smite that out. Knew I was going to try to look for it. My ult's currently on cooldown, so I don't really want to look for a play. But my Mordekaiser currently does. So, yeah, whatever. I think he gets Nunu, but then dies, probably. Doesn't even get Nunu, okay. Potentially rough. This last turret plate kind of hurts, though. Like, I was slightly off of the calculation for the Rift Herald damage. What is going on here, man? My Gromp, please kill it. Thank you. Because he activated his ghost there as well, like, I just had, like, obviously the fear movement speed going in the other direction. I do have ultimate up, so I might be able to actually cheese this Darius, hopefully. If he walks up the turret. Dude. Nah, but... Okay, well, that's really, really sad for Mordekaiser right there. I should have communicated more clearly, because now, I mean, I'm wasting my time. Because if he lets it go under turret, the Darius would have walked up to the turret 100,000,000%. There is not a question in my mind that this guy would have walked up, and I could have just ulted over the wall now. I mean, at this point, I'm just committed. I can't get the dragon anyway because my team died, so I'm just going to wait for Darius here. And he's not even showing now. The bigger wave definitely would have prompted him to do something, and now I just cannot do anything. That really stinks, actually. Oh, well, I guess I'll just recall. I wasted a lot of time. That's a very painful one. Let's get this. Now, you can pick this up, but I will not. In this case, specifically for low elo, I understand people don't like Magi's too much, or can't play with Magi's too much, and you don't necessarily need it. But Magi's is a good snowball item for any mage jungler. However, I'd still pick up the Dark Seal for the raw stats, because on 10 stack Dark Seal, it'll still be worth a large world into 350, basically. Yeah. I did just waste a lot of time on top lane, so I'm definitely not happy about that. I should have just instantly recalled the moment Mordekaiser started freezing the wave right outside of its turret, because I just wasted so much time off that. If we can go mid, Ari's playing pretty aggressive, right? Oh, King's Rocket. Kinda good. She's definitely gonna push for turret here, so I'm just gonna wait for her to simply push the wave up and then go into turret. Kind of the plan. Probably do this. Okay, good. She's definitely gonna go for turret, so I'm just gonna do this. Slightly messed up. And that could cost me the kill here. Oh, it did cost me. She had 1 HP, man. Literally 1 HP. I should have smited earlier. I missed my silence as like a CC chain, so I actually hard trolled myself. Wow. Dude, literally 1 HP is such a pain. That is really unfortunate. There's no way this works out for Darius, right? Surely not. He's already used his drag, so I can just start using this. Oh, he flashed. Interesting. I mean, he should flux. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, wait. Did you just walk in the other direction? Oh, man. That's definitely Darius flash down, though. I guess I'll just go for the next Rift Herald here. All right, well. It is all good. We should be able to pick up from here, though. Slightly delayed. They're probably doing Dragon. I'm just going to take this another Rift Herald, and this will allow me to break this mid turret. At least, so I'll have some better flank options to potentially get some good plays going. So it's okay. Still only the first Dragon. Like, I'm very surprised Nunu didn't try for a little bit more, which is really good for me. Because obviously my team is having a bit of a hard time right now. So, yeah. Definitely could have been a play for him to go for like more Dragon control, which he didn't. So I'll take it. Pick this up, and then we go mid. It's not gonna work, is it? I have to walk through. I'm completely on vision. Okay, well, Ahri is just zoning me now. She ults forward, I just do this. Oh, that minion just made me misclick. That is really bad, actually. There was a minion there, and I just was pathing, and I clicked the minion instead. That's kind of rough. Start draining. I should be good. All right, nice. Just need to clip the ult radius, and then we'll get it. Oh, man. I win these. Don't worry. My team is starting the FF. That is definitely not a good sign. I can win this. It's okay. Pick this up. We'll pick up another large world going into the death cap next. Gonna go pure haste here, basically. This also gives me a good amount of movement speed. Just need to get some good ults on this, and I should be okay. I need to use this Herald for this mid turret as well. There, if we missed the thingy. Viger is coming as well. I'm E then Q, because they E fears it, and then the Q does more damage. They are alive. That's good. Really hope my team doesn't FF this. That would be very unfortunate, because I could just insta-win team fights later on, no problem. Oh, no. Oh, I can see this go wrong so fast. Oh, she misplaced her ult as well. Oh, boy. I just have to sprint down bot lane now. That is definitely not good. They're probably going to push for turret here, I would imagine. So I'm just going to kind of wait in the flank with an ult if I can. I should be fine. There's no way he kills me. Yeah, my team just walked up too far, basically. Like, they walked all the way up here and then kind of missed their abilities. So that definitely puts in an interesting situation right away. I need to be very careful here, actually. Okay, this is gonna get a little tricky for sure. But I should be okay. I think I'm just gonna hold hands with my team. Wherever they're gonna go, I'll just be there with an ult. Because clearly they cannot play safe for even a split second, unfortunately. Let's smite that, actually, because I have a feeling this guy is just gonna try to take it. I need to take the reset here. Get the extra large world for damage. Any type of damage I can get currently is very important. And now I just go mid, basically, and look for any type of flank angle to just insta-win team fights. I'm running, boys. No, I didn't want a herald. I needed the sweep. This is really annoying, actually, now. It's still gonna go mid, so I'm still gonna get the purpose across, but I forgot for a second I still had herald. I wanted to know vision so I could walk up. Should be a dead Viger. And I got the mid turret. That's good. Good charm. Nothing I can do about it. Kind of just want to, like, kind of pressure the Herald into the turret if I can. If I can get the bounce. It should work, actually. Good. It's a risky push. I'm basically just trying my best here to always get a flank position if possible. Any flank I can get is what I want. Why didn't she just proc that? There's no damage. Dead. Build's gonna come back up very soon, so I might be able to use that to my advantage. Let's do this here, so I'll have some vision. You stop FFing, please. Actually. Let's do this as well. Lux is kind of going in the wrong way. She needs to kind of run into me here for this to work. Let's dodge that one real quick so I don't get destroyed. Is that gonna be enough? It's not, man. You lucky rat. Like literally 1 HP again, that Ahri. That's crazy. At least she dies. That's good. Flashed slightly poorly. I should have flashed faster towards that play. Absolutely. Just trying to walk for it, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna have to do something about this Nunu here, basically. Oh, that's good. We got it. That's good. He is currently chilling over here. My team didn't want to kill. It's okay, I guess. I am ignoring that small one. I'm not going to give him any of my top set camps. If I turn around to get the small one there, I'm just like gonna lose. I have blue smite. He doesn't, so I should be fast enough here, hopefully. Which I am. No rotation speed for my Seraphine whatsoever, though. So there's no chase potential there. She could have cut him off like much quicker in that situation, but obviously out of my control. He needs to play down this way. I never reach him now. He just ran the wrong direction, basically. That's gonna cost us Baron, most likely, I would imagine. Very interesting stuff. Really? Fight him out. Should be dead here. Perfect. Anyone? Oh, okay. This is a interesting situation to be in for sure. I have a lot of gold, so I definitely need to look towards resetting soonish. Absolutely. There's no risk of Baron here. I just got the top wave, I guess. Alright, that's good. Let's reset. The Misfortune is dead. I don't think... was she the one constantly FFing? Could be. Because that type of playstyle is kind of crazy, honestly. Now again, Magi upgrade could be good, but I think I'm just gonna have to go Banshees here, actually. I think actually Banshees is really good, because preventing me from getting like Ahri charmed while jumping in or being able to walk through Vigor Cage is gonna be very beneficial. So I actually think this is good. Also, magic resist against that team is very nice as well. Triple AP, so I'm just gonna go send that. I'm most likely not... I mean, at this moment in time, I don't need a Void Staff, right? Like, even though we are 4 AP, I still do not need a Void Staff right now because they don't have any magic resist. Like, it looks like Jinx is currently building Wit's End, so I might start needing it in the future. But as of this moment in time, I'm not that worried about it. Definitely just be my last item instead. My main priority now is definitely looking for level 16, though. Like, the quicker I can get 16, the better it is, because level 16 is obviously an ult increase, which is really valuable. Ooh, that's... okay, I don't know how I feel about that. That didn't hit? Okay. Rip my cooldown, I guess. I wonder when Mordekaiser starts winning that. He already seems to be pretty close. I think Darius might be down as well. There's the level 16 I was looking for. Push over, get the Ari with the fear. Just walk past everything. Good enough for me. Let's Baron. It's good enough to the point there that I just... Sarah, come. Any damage helps here. I should be able to tank this forever with my Drain, and they're dead for a long time. We see Nuno bot lane, so it should be a free Baron every single day. Yeah, there we just see, like, I'm positioning myself to walk with them as much as possible, and then the Cosmic Drive movement speed also really helps there with just how quick I can be to be on top of them, and then every Night Harvester proc obviously too helps me a lot. So yeah. Is this enough? If I sell this to get a... It's not. It's 42 gold. I should have done this. It's still better to buy the 13% magic penetration at this point, I think, because she should have a wit's end now, yeah. Just for the purpose of killing like one of their strongest members, I'm gonna go for this blighted jewel to have more magic threat against the Jinx. Definitely what I'm looking for here. See if I can go like bot side for Jinx here, that'd be great. I don't really want to walk into... Oh, there she is. She's dead. There's Saphir. She's just dead. I don't have to use too many abilities there. It should be fine. Be a good engage. Here to just walk with him, actually. I'm fast enough to the movement speed there with the flank. This is good. Team gets dragon. Very nice. That's basically just all I'm looking for the entire time, right? I'm just looking for... that's unlucky. I'm just looking for, like, any good ult flanks. They will generally walk in position for them, and anyone that walks out of position, like the Jinx just now, that's kind of what I'm all about. Trying to get those ults off. My team's going to reset. I'll just reset here as well. I just get as much of a coordinated reset as possible. Get the Void Staff upgrade, and then also pick up the blue potion here. I am currently quite strong. I can also easily sell these boots at this point, which is definitely what I'm going to do next. Because I have more than enough movement speed out of my items currently to be able to compensate. Especially if you have Magi's, by the way. Like, if you have a 10 stack or higher Magi's, that's a really good situation for you. Because then you'll have extra movement speed from that as well. But yeah, this is quite nice. I'm gonna just walk up to my Mordekaiser, because he is pushing, and I expect, like, at least a Darius to show, but potentially more people to show. So I'm just gonna see if I can make a play happen here with a nice ultimate. Good vision. Silence him and he's dead. Also 30-second cooldown at this point, so I'm not too worried about things. If we can just like break this and get a good angle on this is what I'm looking for really. Silence, fear, drain. Perfect. Very nice. We're basically like kind of waiting for our ult cooldown now to look for like any play. Might be able to like land an E-poke or something. That would be nice. But that's about that. Good silence. A lot of damage as well. Good poke. Focus on turret hits and we should be good. Basically slowly keeping them off of the minions as much as possible so I can just hit turrets. Put this in here as well. Maybe I should have ran up. I might be dead here. Drain saved my life. We're good. I'll drain here as well. Get a little bit more health back. Obviously it doesn't heal as much from minions, but there you go. Night Harvester dealt 6,000 damage. Really, really nice. And overall, for the rest, you can't really see anything, but 6k on Night Harvester. And yeah, that is it for Fiddlesticks. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 42k damage, which is nearly triple the rest of my team, let's say. So it's a very good carry. Like you saw like good ults, just insta-winning fights, right, at some point. No matter how far the enemy was like mostly ahead, if you can like be in a good place with Fiddlesticks and get like an ult like that off, you will be fine in a lot of situations. True damage at 2600. Objective damage at 42.4. It's mostly that Rift Herald that I was focused on. But I also got slightly lucky this game that the Nunu didn't focus the dragons as hard. Like, I definitely could have lost, like, or should have probably lost, like, at least the first 2 dragons quite rapidly. Maybe the first 3 even. So that definitely ended up working in my favor, luckily, because he didn't really focus on those. But getting that initial Rift Herald and getting, like, the money tempo from that's really good. Because that first Rift Herald should have given me 650 gold. Because of the 2 turret plates, but it missed the other turret plate by 1 hit, so it's minus 175. But still, that's like a kill and a half worth of gold right there, right? So that can help me snowball a little bit better, which ended up being quite nice. And after that, I could focus on like the objectives that I could actually take eventually, because I was able to turn the game around. We have healing done at 24.6, damage taken at 33k. We have self-mitigated damage at 22k. Gold earned at 19.7, which is significantly more than the rest here. This is also obviously due to the farm, right? I have 222, whereas the rest of them don't really have anything. And this is the problem with low elo as well. Like, this Darius had such a big lead, but he kept on like pressuring for kills instead of actually also taking waves and farm. So realistically, you should have had like 250 farm at least. So that definitely cost him like an extra 150 on him, for example. Like Nunu as well, bit behind. Yeah, Jinx farm kind of okay, I suppose. But my team has the same issue, right? It's always going to happen. As long as you can keep like some kind of consistency in your clear and don't walk past all your camps, you'll generally be able to create quite a good lead for yourself. Now, first strike here dealt about 1900 damage and gave me about 1400 gold, which is really strong. Obviously, this 1400 gold helps me snowball faster, but also first strike synergizes really well with Fiddlesticks' goals, essentially, because you're looking to get the first hit out of range with your ult going in. So you should generally proc this. This is quite intuitive for Fiddlesticks, so that's why I take this. If you don't like first strike as much, you can also go things like Dark Harvest or Electrocute if you want to. But first strike just works so well with his kit that I just send it anyway. And it gave me 1400 extra gold, which is like more than a large world, right? Like this with Futures Market would potentially be able to buy me an entire Magi's. So that's quite nice. Magical Footwear, not have to buy boots, so I can just focus on rushing my Night Harvester. And then the Futures Market for the 5 purchases to help me get those item spike tempos a slight bit better. A sudden impact for the bonus damage, because again, you are ulting in, you gain the bonus damage, and the sudden impact racks up quite quickly. And Ultimate Hunter is for more ults, which kind of speaks for itself, really. So yeah, that is it for Fiddlesticks. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button below. And I upload daily, so be sure to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one. Bye.